the good news is here. The Headies is back to base!
Headies, what does Headies mean to you?
It means culture. It means Afrobeat. It means cultural capital of the world. It means the gateway to identity. It means celebration of the finest, the brightest, and the best of Africa.
How about you?
For me, this means acknowledgement of talents, recognition of beautiful souls, talents that, educate the world. That's it for me.
Do both of you have favorite artists this year?
Well, I have a lot of favorite artists. Lots.
Your top three?
I won't mention at all.
That's not fair. That's not
I
fair.
think everyone is doing amazing, from the new guys, from the Charlie Poppies, to the Odumodu Blacks. I know Burner continues to maintain his, leadership. Wizkid continues to maintain his global appeal. Davido is the loved one by all. Everyone has their flavor. Rema, everyone is doing great. It's just a time to celebrate Afrobeat as a whole, to celebrate African culture. African films, African fashion.
Yeah.
It's time for Africa. That's
to shine. Yes.
It's time for
me, I would specifically mention Ashake coming from the grassroots. For me, Ashake coming from the grassroots is highly encouraging for the younger ones to say, then there is future for me in talent.
Okay, so globally, Afrobeat, how do you see the impact?
I think we're doing the numbers. In 2022 alone, Afrobeat was streamed 13 billion times on Spotify in 2022 alone, and so we're doing the numbers, and it's increasing. We're topping. Today Odumodu Black is on the U.S. Apple top 200 albums in the world. We're there. We're there. Afrobeat is there. We're everywhere.
And I'm proud to say that in the film arena we are there as well.
Yes, we are. We are. I totally agree.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much.
Well, I think the Headies is a wonderful opportunity to showcase what we've got. In terms of talent, Nigeria's got it. We have so much talent oozing from, particularly in the music space right now. We've got Nigerian artists winning Grammys. They're on every stage. The Headies is an opportunity for literally us to showcase our homegrown talent on a world-class stage. We've proven that we can take it abroad. We've taken it abroad. It's come back home. And, this is almost like a return to home. This is our back to base. This is, our own Grammys or whatever you want to call it. And hopefully with a little bit more media coverage, it will get the kind of accolades that it deserves.
Okay, from the past Headies award show, what's your favorite moment?
It's a bit difficult to say which one's my favorite moment. No, I'm not going to fall for that one. Just like I'm not going to fall for who's my favorite artist. No, I won't. All I'll say is this. I love what they're doing. The organizers are good friends of mine. James over there is a brother of mine. I'm very close to them. I love what they do. I actually asked to be a part of it, and hopefully this year I will be a part of it in some shape, manner, or form. That's how much I really appreciate what's going on here, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity to showcase African music, particularly Nigerian music, and up-and-coming stars, and also pay respect and give the necessary dues to those who have gone from being a local star to be a global champion on the music stage. It's a fantastic opportunity.
Well, I think it's one of those important ways of rewarding arts, particularly music and entertainment in Nigeria, and it also represents, for me, an award that has been there for over a decade now, almost going to 2 decades, so it's been there and been consistent, and as a hip-hop fan as well, so I think, looking at the roots of Headies and from hip hop magazine, gravitating into something that is now part of the culture, I think is also very important. And so, yeah, I mean, from that perspective, it's actually a very important award here in Nigeria and Africa, actually.
How do you see Nigerian music globally? What's the impact it's having globally?
Wow, I mean, anywhere you go these days is, I mean, I think they call it Afrobeats, even though we call it, I mean, it represents a whole lot of genre within here in Nigeria, whether it's high life, whether it's local music. I mean, it's great, a lot of impact, always happy when you see foreigners singing Nigerian music and vibing to it. So I think the impact culturally, economically is vast, is wide, even image-wise as well. I think now, back in the days, maybe a decade ago or so, when you say you're from Nigeria, people tend to look at you as some, 419 guy. But now, when you say you're from Nigeria, people associate that with, fun people, happy people, talented people with good music, sports. And so that's good, I mean, from that perspective. And that sort of opens up a whole lot of things as well for Nigerians that are in all other spheres of business. So, yeah.
Okay, last question. What are you looking forward to the Headies this year?
To be honest, I haven't attended one. I've always watched it on TV. I was hoping to attend the last one outside the country, but I couldn't make it. And so, but this time around, I'm interested to see who the next, there's this next rated award, see who that person is. Also to see who had a lot of, amazing albums last year. A lot of musicians released their albums last year, so I'm interested to see who is winning. Especially even the female side as well. There are a lot of female artists who did very well last year, so it would be great to also see how well they've done. So yeah, looking forward to it.
I know I said last question. Just one more. Okay, so who are you written for?
Everyone. I don't want to name names. Everyone. I mean, but I like Aya's style a lot. Yeah, I really like her music. I thought she probably should have won a Grammy, but I mean. Thames was good as well, yeah. I think, but I like her music a lot. I think I like the South African artist as well. What's her name again? Tyler, yeah, yeah. My kids love her a lot, so I think she's good. And the comedian turned artist Nas Boy, I think he's also quite good as well, yeah. So on the hip hop side, I mean, these days a lot of Nigerian artists are borderline, singers and hip hop artists. But I think Odumodu is great as well. Yeah. So there's a whole lot of acts there that I'm looking forward to.
Thank you very much.
This is absolutely brilliant now. They've been running for about 20 years now, I guess.
Yeah, 2 decades.
20 years running a business, any kind of business, in this place called Nigeria is actually very difficult. And then running an entertainment business of this caliber on that level consistently for that period of time, I think you have to give double or triple thumbs up to Iron Marshall. Appreciating, celebrating African music. Man, like, there's one thing someone once said to me, like, people that appreciate acts, artists in Africa, they're not doing it because they need to, because he doesn't need to, but then he's still doing it. So we have to give him all the applause and all the credit that he deserves. Yeah, give him his flowers. Give him his flowers, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, so next question. Which of the artists are you looking forward to?
You mean like at the show? Yeah, definitely all of them. All of them. I think the fact that an artist was nominated alone speaks volumes. And on this at this kind of award show, on this level, man, big ups to all the nominees. Big ups to all of them. I was really impressed with someone like obviously Ira Star is doing her thing, but King Madi is a new artist. And what she's doing, and when the nominees this was coming, I was just thinking King Madi. I was like, King Madi's really trying. So shout out to her, and shout out to all the other nominees as well. Even if they don't win, getting nominated alone is big ups. Yeah, I wish I could get nominated. Though. I wish I can start singing today to get nominated. Yeah, but that's absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
All right. So if you were to give an award to an artist, who would that be?
You know what I would do? I will ask Mr. Ian Marshall to just sing small and give him awards. Yes. No, honestly, I would, because Ian Marshall has been pretty brilliant. Like I said earlier, 20 years.
It's not been.
It is not. How old are you? I'm just joking. But 20 years, man, to run a business like this, to continue to appreciate, man, it's the biggest, forget what all the other awards, it's the biggest award show in Africa. I'm sure every other country in Africa, Ghana, Zimbabwe, South Africa, wish they had an Iron Marshall in their midst. I was doing something like this for them,
For them,
because
yeah.
it's
It's not
honestly, it's not
easy.
easy today. Where
It's a
at the
very
U.S.
big
Consul General's
deal.
house. Soon by the hotel. Sometimes he takes it to Atlanta. So doing this thing consistently through these years, we've seen a lot of award shows. I'm not trying to diss them. People come out and do stuff like this, and then where are they today? Because it's not. I'm not blaming them, but it's not easy. He puts his blood, sweat, soul, everything into this, and to do so consistently to any cause for 20 years. I shout to him, man. Very big.
Thank you very much.
Well, I'm happy about the Headies. I've always been part of it year in, year out. And for me, this year, coming back home, back to base, is really of excitement. Yes, it's gone away to Atlanta for 2 years. But it's not really coming back home that is important to me. The question is, are we Nigerians ready to support and give it the needed support to really make it big? No event is going to be big or small. How we handle it, how we support it will determine whether it becomes big.
So, sir, which artist are you rooting for this year?
Well, I think I'm rooting for all of them because these are talents. For me, I don't have any preference. The fact that you even get nominated alone is
It's a
enough
big
victory.
deal.
It's a big deal. So whoever wins, I think all of them are winners, and I'm rooting for each and every one of them.
All right, sir. So, how do you see Afrobeats globally? What's the impact it has made?
Well, it's not that there's any. If one of our greatest exports is this Afrobeat, the musical talent, and Afrobeat is really trending over the world. This is our time. This is our space. This is our home space. To our shine, but the most important thing is that those of now that's our time. Are we really? Are we really realizing that so that we can give it the needed support and make sure that we maximize the opportunity they are in? If we don't, nobody's going to do it for us.
Yeah, Headies is just to give kudos to to the industry in general and for those who are doing greatly well. And well, it's a kind of festival for me. Now it's now a festival. Like every year, you have to come exactly tradition, which you have to come into, have fun, and give you a greater picture of where the direction of where the industry is going.
Okay, so do you have a favorite artist this year?
Well. Almost everyone is actually my favorite artist. I'm an artist myself, but at the same time, every one of them is actually because creativity does not even have this kind of, boundaries and all of that. So it's like
limited.
it's limited, very. It's unlimited, yeah.
Okay, so what genre of music do you do?
I do highlight music. Yes, yes.
So, if you were to give an award to any artist this year, who would that be?
Hmm. Uh, well, as it stands now, I think I'll have one, two, three.
Okay, one, two, let's hear it.
I'll give it to. Um, I love this guy, Davido.
Me too.
I
I'm
love
a very big
Davido
fan.
very yes. Bonner Boy, and there's this guy. Is he Fireboy? I love Fireboy. Yes, I love him too.
All right. Okay, so your favorite moments from past Headies award shows? What's that?
Yeah, there's this time where you come to the yellow carpet. You remember? So right there, it was so beautiful. The yellow thing, everywhere. So beautiful time out. So anyway, every awards Eddie's, it's always a great time out. So most of the awards night is always a good time to, so I'm good.
So, what are you looking forward to this year? Is it the fashion, the basketball?
Well, it is actually no matter how basketballs. But the thing is just all the thing is we're all going to fighting for one thing, singing one song, peace, and getting your songs to do the right thing in the society. That is the most important. You don't just sing for singing alone. Sing and it's actually doing something exactly in the world. So, of course, it's going to be a very beautiful kind of event this year. And right from here, and of course, you can see it is happening already. So, yeah, thank you.
Say Nigeria. Um, I'd say celebrating Nigeria's greatest musical talents. Uh, it's I think Nigeria's pride. Nigeria's own Grammys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nigeria's own Grammys. Yeah,
So what are you looking forward to this year's Headies event?
a lot of surprises. A lot of reward for hard work. Um, it's not just about listening and vibing to the songs of your favorite. You need to vote for them, and so they feel like okay, they did a great job. Yeah.
All right. So who's your favorite artist?
I love a lot of artists for different reasons. I don't have a favorite artist. I just feel like Nigeria has a lot of great talents, and they all need to be celebrated.
So no particular person you're rooting for.
I just love good music. I don't have a favorite artist.
Okay. How do you see Afrobeat's impact in the world globally?
So when they say how do you see Afrobeat's impact, I mean music globally now is Afrobeat, and Afrobeat is global music. So there is no music right now in the world if there's no Afrobeat. Yeah. So Afrobeat is literally the only music the world is listening to right now.
You're very right on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite moments from past Headies events?
The little beef between Olamide and the Don Jazzy's gang. Yeah, yeah. I thought
All
that was
right.
I feel like Headies is like a platform that recognizes the African talents. Yeah, that's what I feel about the Headies, and I feel like it's a way for artists to feel honored and you know, yeah, recognized in the craft. Yeah.
How about you? What's your take on Headies?
Well, for me, I feel like it's a way that we get to recognize good acts. We get to recognize people's talents. And I mean, we get to also encourage them to do more. I mean, if you look at the landscape, typically, it's typically not easy to actually play in a large space, even globally, right? And Eddie's kind of like puts African talents out there, right? And provides like a pedestal for them to actually grow globally, right? In terms of recognizing them, making them do more, also enabling them and providing visibility in the global space. So I think, I mean, it's a great stuff Edis is doing in terms of recognizing arts in Africa.
Actually, it is. Okay, so what's your favorite moment from past Eddie show?
Obviously, the part where we won the Headies on like Chance Naham. Yeah, that was
All right. How about you?
For me, it was the part where we won the Eddies Naham because he produced Naham in case he doesn't want to blow his trumpet.
Nah.
Exactly. So I mean that was a big moment for us because I mean I see the effort he puts into producing. So seeing that they recognize one of his songs was a great accomplishment for us and a great moment for us. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so do you guys have a favorite artist?
I have so many favorite artists. Yeah.
Okay, your top three.
Like in Nigeria or oh, Wiz, Davido, Bonner, Shay.
Okay, how about you?
Well, I would say Burna Boy, Wizkid, Skepta.
Okay,
Skepta, man.
so if you were to give out an award, yeah, who's it gonna go to?
Ah, that's a tough one.
Okay, Afrobeat, with due respect to Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Afrobeat celebrates talent, African talent, more of Nigerian talent. And Afrobeat today have taken over the world because there is nowhere you go in the world without a touch of Afrobeat music. And our boys, I mean our artists, Nigerian artists, are doing great worldwide.
Okay, sir. So, what do you think Headies is generally? What does it mean to you, rather?
To me, because I have a very perfect knowledge of Headies from the humble beginning, Headies, it's a blessing to Nigerian artists. Headies celebrates talent. Headies appreciates talent and promotes African culture. And so far, they are doing great. So year in, year out, they are growing. And it gives me joy as well. It gives every Nigerian, every African joy, yeah.
Okay, sir. So, who's your favorite artist among the nominees?
I would say Davido.
I love Davido too. I'm a huge fan. Okay, so what's your take on the impact Afrobeat has made globally?
Like I said earlier, Afrobeats, just like African culture, African clothes, have taken over. Yes, African movie. Every home, even the whites, every home, there is somebody in that house that will want to listen to Afrobeat. So it is mediums like this where talents are appreciated, by extension promoted. So the Western sees this and then, always want to listen to what we are celebrating. So world over, it gives me joy, even when I go anywhere and I listen to Afrobeat. And you know, our our boys, our artists, you know, they are doing well in the areas of, show, organizing shows abroad. We don't even have this crowd when these American and foreign artists come to Nigeria and organize shows. Imagine Ashake, Wizkid, and Davido, Burna Boy, shutting down a whole, yeah, shutting down, massive venues. That alone, even if I don't directly benefit, it gives me joy, because I'm a proud African, I'm a proud Nigerian. So I'm proud of these boys.
It means a lot to me. It's a dream. It's a dream for me because while growing up, it's a platform that I always wanted to like be on, and it's finally a dream come true for a ghetto kid like me.
Okay, so from the past events, from the past Headies events, which moments would you call your favorite?
Everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite. I
Okay,
hate to say, but everybody knows everybody's favorite. Yeah.
okay, so who's your favorite artist rather?
Ah,
There has to be one. You can't say you don't have.
Wandiko.
Mm.
Wandiko, yes.
Okay,
Wandiko.
out of the nominees.
Wandiko is my favorite artist.
All right, so if you were to give an award, it would be Wandiko.
Yes.
For why?
Because
Reason?
it's Wandiko.
There has to be more than that now. Give us something.
Because it's Wandiko, it doesn't need to do too much. It's because it's Wandiko.
Nah, all right.
Yes, no.
Okay, so Afrobeats globally, its impact. What do you say on that?
You can see the impact in me right now because I am an Afrobeat music video director first. So, and you can see the positive impact in my life. So I think it's evident already. We can see it globally in our artist life. It's not the way it used to be before.
At all.
Yeah, so
There has been an upgrade.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's the biggest award in Africa, and I feel like it's a great award. They've been doing amazing this past few years. I mean, it's just yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite moment from the past Eddie's show?
I'm on the Bado and Olamide fight too. It was a very fun time. I won't lie to you. I was watching. I was like, "Whoa, let's get."
I think that's what it meant by everybody's moment. But
Yeah, so I mean, I really enjoyed that moment. It was
that's good.
historic moment right there, Historic moment.
Okay, so who's your favorite artist?
Right now,
Yeah, from
some-
the nominee actually.
from the nominees, in what category?
In all categories.
Ayomaf is someone I really, really love, though.
Alright.
Yeah, Ayomaf. I'm jamming that boy
rising
right now.
star.
Yeah, Ayomaf.
Any other person?
Ayomaf.
So if you were to give an award, it would
I'll
be
give
him.
Ayomaf.
All right. So what are you looking forward to this year's Eddies?
The cocktail.
The food, the
food,
drinks.
yeah. But more. I'm just looking forward to seeing the winners on that stage, giving that speech and having fun with it.
Well, I feel so great. I feel so really, really nice. I'm so happy, as you can see. I'm just chilling. I'm happy.
All right. So what's your take on the Headies? What do you think Headies means to you?
Well, to me, I see that the Headies as a sign of growth in your career. Yeah. So a lot of artists don't have a Headies award. Like me, I don't have one. So it's something we want to. So we are all waiting for that day. So it's a really big something we want to do.
All right. So who's your favorite artist?
Bono.
Oh, Oh, Burna Boy. So if you were to give an artist an award, it would be Burna.
Yeah, I love Bono. I love Bono. Ashake also. You know my brother, my Benin blood now, Charlie Poppy.
Charlie Poppy. Only one person do. One Pluto person do.
Really vibe, man.
All
Just
right,
sing
all
along.
right. Okay. So, what was your favorite event? The moments you loved most about the past events?
Yeah, actually, this is my first time here, so I'm just chilling. Yeah, I watched it on TV. I enjoyed the event. It was nice, crazy. So I've been working on my career too, and so I'm here. So it's amazing.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So, who are you rooting for this year?
I think I'm going for Rema.
Why? Any particular reason?
It's amazing, you know. I love his work, and also, it's my K1 blood. No Benin boys things now.
My favorite moment for Pastor show is that is the next vetted part. When it's the stage of that next vetted, I'm always excited to watch that.
Okay, so what are you looking forward to this year's Headies?
I'm looking forward to new things because I know they bring out new things every year. Like what you are not expecting from them, you surely get it. So I'm expecting that bass boost. I'm expecting that Baba Yanyo.
I think it's the celebration of talent, and I mean, more like promoting our heritage. Yeah, that's what I think Headies is all about.
All right, how about you?
Similarly to what she just said, it's all about our creatives, our talents, showing them some sort of appreciation, by awarding them with, what is deserving of them.
So Afrobeat globally has made a huge impact. What's your say on that?
Yeah, I think we are going places. If we have, I mean, there are a lot of, you know, people saying negative things about Nigeria. But when you look at Afrobeat, it seems like the opportunity that we have to sell ourselves to the world. And we are not doing badly in that aspect. And I mean, the world, Afrobeat is taking over the world, and I think it is taking over the world. And I mean, you see Asians, everybody dancing, singing, yeah. So yeah, I feel like Afrobeat is a positive way, is a beautiful way to sell Nigeria positively, sell African positively. Let them know that, I mean, we are doing well around here.
Not just in the music industry,
Every industry, we are doing well. Yeah.
How about you?
You know what? Everything she said, 100%.
No, I see why she said you're gonna be fine.
Yes, I am actually.
Okay, so do you guys have a favorite artist?
Oh my God, that's a hard one. Ah. So wait, oh my God. I'm trying to think. Okay, I love Adekunle Gold. I love his kind of music, trust me. Then if I would say, then I would say Davido, of course. I love David. And then the female artists, I love Aya Star. She's doing a great. Growing into what she is. It's not fun. It's not a joke. And then of course Tiwa Savage. Yeah. So I think that's the lead. That's the few I would take.
How about you?
Davido and Kiss Daniel.
All right.
And this guy, Khalid. If I ever hurt you, girl, I'm sorry. Is that not his name? Oh, my baby, no go leave me, follow Zaddy. Cade, okay, yeah, Cade. Oh, so I'm not Gen Z.
It's fine. We get it.
Yeah, I really love that guy. I love his lyrics. And then for the female, I love Yemi Alade. And of course, everybody loves Tiwa Savage.
Okay, so if you were to give an award to an artist that was nominated, who would that be?
Davido. Period.
How about you?
And
Okay,
I love Kiss Daniel too. Oh my goodness, was he nominated? I'm not too sure. Okay, but obviously Ayesta is, so yes. Yeah. Oh, I love Kiss Daniel, so yeah, give it to him. Okay.
All right. Okay, so what's your favorite moments from the past Headed shows?
I'm not too. I don't really like the parts where Headies had to go outside the country. But I feel like maybe it's a beautiful way to also celebrate our culture and sell ourselves to the world. So I'm picking the positive side of that. But I've always loved the fact, I love the consistency. I love the consistency. Yeah, the fact that Headies have been around year in, year out. So I like that about it, the consistency. I mean, that's it for me.
Okay, how about
Yes, I would say consistency as well. And like I would say, they obviously left the country. We were not really happy about that. But I'm looking at it, yes, we're looking at it, the positive side, like she said, for maybe global recognition, which is great. And now we're back here, so amazing. So I just love what they do, and I wish they can continue, and even obviously go beyond, what they've done in the past before.
So we're all rooting for Davido, yeah? Yeah. All right. And Kiss Daniel. Okay, okay. Thank you very much.
I'd like to just appreciate everyone for being here. There's no more to say other than to thank you. I appreciate you for being here, and thanks for the. Okay, I get my area boys press, but that's like okay. Maybe we do ours in the talk. Waiting the happen. Okay, so I'd like to say thank you so much. But say Ambassador Day and also make on keep on our for later. I'd like to say thank you so much to the US Consulate for supporting us over the years. Well, I'd like to first start by, of course, I mentioned Lagos State. That is my home. That's my family. This is where I'm from, and everything that happened to us and me, as a person, happened in Lagos. All my success stories happened in Lagos. So I'd like to say thank you to Lagos. I'd like to say thank you to Lagos State government for supporting us. The industry is big, and there are some of my colleagues here that are doing great things as well, massive things. I see Chioma on one side, I see Mike Dada on the other side, and so many creatives here. I'd like to say thank you for supporting the creative industry and going all out with everything you have to give us the deserving backup. I know that the sponsors as well. I hope I'm not going to skip a name. If you skip a name, now but you can see them, they're all over. I'm seeing my sponsors here. Thank you so much for all you've done. The Headies project is not one that you can do if you do not have support. Then of course my amazing team, small promotions team, I'd like to say thank you to every single one of you. And the Hit TV team, I'd like to say thank you to every single one of you for the hard work, morning, afternoon, night, middle of the night, Sundays. Anytime I call you, and even when I don't call you, you're working. Thank you, everyone. My friends in the house, I say thank you. And of course, my son is here. He's also a creative as well. I asked him to join me on stage. He's a shy guy, but he's my creative genius. I'll call on Steve Babaeko. Steve, please come forward. Steve runs. I like to work with the best. They said to be the best, you are average of your friends, right? To be the best, you have to work with the best. Kennedy, where are you? Okay. Extreme Ideas, and they are top creative agency in Nigeria, and they've spread their tentacles across the continent. So I told, we talk all the time. So one of these mornings I was working out, I called my dear friend, Steve Babaeko, and I told him that we're going to shoot a promo. We want to shoot a promo for the Headies, but we didn't want to do this the same old way. And I told him that I would like something really special. And he cooked something. We'd like to share what he cooked, which is going to break here tonight. This is the first time we're showing it. And we'd like everyone to help us share this, post it. We want it to go as far as possible because we want the world to know that we're back to biz. Thank you so much, everyone. Steve, it's your turn. Thank you.
Thank you. Ambassador Richard Mills, representative of the Lagos State Government, Headies nominees, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute honor to stand before you tonight. First, allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to my dear friend, Ayo Animashaun, the visionary founder of the Headies Awards, for his relentless dedication to celebrating African excellence. Partnering with him on this project has been nothing short of inspiring. When the Headies moved abroad, it sparked debates, raised eyebrows, and stirred emotions. And rightly so. This award is more than just a trophy. Please, a round of applause for the Headies. The moment Ayo shared the news of this return, we at Extreme Ideas knew we had to be part of history. And the BHM team, Robert Peters and his incredible production crew in Atlanta, 0 Degrees and their team in Lagos, Smooth Promotion, and of course the Headies team in both Nigeria and the United States. This was not just a project, it was a movement. Prove that when we come together, we create magic. So, as we celebrate the return of Africa's most iconic music award, let's remember this. Collaboration is the new competition. The future of Africa lies not in outdoing one another, but in working together, smarter, stronger, and with purpose to build a continent we can all be proud of. Thank you and enjoy. God bless you.
Gathered to celebrate creativity and the boundless force that turns ideas into music, stories into culture, and dreams into city. Permit me to shine the beam on a brilliant entrepreneur, my friend and brother, Mr. Ayo Animashaun, the founder of Smooth Promotions, owners of the Headies brand, and founder Hip TV. I celebrate him for the great work he's doing to make Nigeria colorful and to appreciate Nigerian talents. For me, the Headies is more than just an award show. It is a testament to the power of the Nigerian talent and the resilience of our creative industry. It's a proof that when we dare to imagine, we can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. And that, my friend, as we celebrate the creativity in music, the arts, let's also talk about the creativity in the real estate sector. Because like music, real estate is storytelling. It is about designing spaces that inspire, creating communities that connect, and building homes that echo the aspirations of a new generation. At our company, the Netcomworks Group, we believe that a home is more than just a structure. It's a canvas for life's most beautiful moments. Every apartment, every estate, every smart city we build is a part of a larger vision. In Nigeria, where young people, the heartbeat of our creative economy, can own their spaces, build their future, and invest in the legacy beyond today. Imagine a Lagos where the same energy that fuels Afrobeat also drives sustainable housing. In Nigeria, where the creativity of our architects matches the genius of our music producers. A country where the future is not just built, but beautifully designed, sustainably developed, and globally admired by everyone all over the world. This is our vision. A Nigeria where talent meets opportunity, where creativity meets investment, and where home is not just a dream, but a reality. To the artists, the storytellers, the builders, and the dreamers, tonight we celebrate all of you. And to my very dear friend, Ayo Animashaun and his team, may your creativity continue to shape industries, redefine possibilities, and paint a brighter, bolder, and more colorful Nigeria. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
If the lion refused to tell his story, the story of the hunter that will be heard. And that is what informs some of us, like myself, Ayo, and some other distinguished people on the continent to start the journey. The music industry in Africa was not like this 25, 35 years ago. You agree with me? But some of us took that risk and we took the bull by the horn to say, can we really change this? Because if we fail to do it, nobody will do it for us. and it has not been easy. Like I just said, to do Headies, you need money to do it. And to embark on such venture, you need a lot of money, resources, and partnership. And that is why it's very important to thank those who have partnered and supported Headies over the years. The United States diplomatic mission in Nigeria, thank you so much. Lagos State government, kudos to you for the support. Corporate sponsors over the years who has been supportive of the art and the creative industry in Nigeria, in Africa, thank you so much. Without you, this cannot be done. But we should not forget why we're doing this. At the continental level that we operate, the objective is simple. Using the platform of music to connect the people on the continent, create jobs for our young people, tell our own story for global competitiveness. And I think that's what Ayo is doing in Nigeria. That's what so many people are doing with Sama in South Africa, Ghana Music Award, GMA in Ghana, Kisimi in Kenya, and some other folks like that who have committed themselves to make this happen. What do we need? We need partnership, because we cannot do it alone. It's so massive. To do this alone, I know it requires millions of dollars to make it happen. And this is not going to fall from heaven. So my request tonight, for those who are supportive of the arts, who are supportive of the creative industry, we plead with you not to give up on the industry. Because of the impact of the industry, majorly economic, and more importantly social. Reduce crime in the society, reduce unemployment, and they create perception, positive perception for Africa. And you agree with me that the median age in Africa is about 18. The implication of that is that you have more young people on the continent. 67 to 69% of our people are young people. So with a lot of energy, the question is, what do they like to do? They are left to do three things. And you agree with me, one is culture, number two is tech, and the third one is sports. But you have majority of them delving into culture. So the question is, what is the environment? What kind of environment are you providing for them? And that is why, from private sector point of view, people like Ayo,
friends in the creative sector, my family, my wife and son that are here, I'd like to say thank you to you. God bless you. Have a great evening, and of course, there's still a lot to drink and eat. Thank you so much. God bless you.
On that note, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to say good night. But do not leave yet, because we do have refreshments for you, and there's a lot to eat and drink, just like you heard. My name is Mojibade Shosoya. I've had the utmost pleasure of serving as your host for this prestigious dinner. Do have a lovely rest of the week. We will see you at the 17th Headies Awards in Lagos, Nigeria. Good night.